Since many of you are now hosting online elder law workshops, I wanted to just give you a few tips to keep your audience engaged. So first, we'll start by saying don't expect that what works live is 100% going to translate and work in the virtual space. People online have far shorter attention spans, and there's a lot of distractions that are a click away. It happens to be Prime Days right now, and I know people are probably getting alerts everywhere on the sales going on, and it's very easy to lose someone's attention with online shopping, social media, different notifications, things like that. So just be aware of that. And the one thing you don't have is the visible feedback cues from people that are in the audience. You can see certain things may resonate with people more than others, and you can kind of tailor your presentation to that. So unfortunately, you lose that when you go to a virtual space. So also keep in mind if the content is too long or boring, people are going to walk away, and they're going to walk away using their mouse, and they're going to click out of your presentation. So keep it brief and to the point, and keep it relevant to the audience you're speaking to. So my first tip is to incorporate panel discussions. So that's far more compelling than just listening to one person speak. So I would recommend having two people. You could do up to three. And you can use a staff person in your office if you have a paralegal or an intake coordinator or somebody like that that has some good knowledge, that meets with clients on a regular basis and has some tips and important things to share, some stories to share. Could also be an industry partner, could be a financial planner, somebody that works in a nursing home. Just make sure, if it's, say, a financial planner, it's not someone that's there to sort of sell anything. It's really just strictly more of an educational topic that they're covering. So if you can both be on video, that would be ideal. So it can really mimic a live presentation, and there can be some interaction back and forth with the two or three of you. And the nice thing is people watching are going to really think that you're someone in the know and that you have connections and that you have people that are surrounding you that really are invested in this area and can help them. My second tip is to think about TV. So according to my online search, most adults have a 10 to 20 minute attention span. Yet, people can sit there and watch Sports Center for hours. They can binge entire seasons on Netflix. So why is that? So let's think about like Sports Center as an example. They're continuously changing the segments. So each segment's only on there for a very brief period of time, and then they're switching to something else. So it's a mix of interviews, videos, discussion, different stories. So these are things that you should incorporate into your presentation. So incorporate some graphics. You can certainly embed videos into your PowerPoint. Use relatable stories that they can get invested in. And the next time you're watching TV, really think about it and take notes about how often things are changing and what they're doing to capture your attention and translate those things into your presentation. My third and final tip is to ask questions. So nothing captures someone's attention or gets them to start paying attention like thinking they're going to be called on. So we're not saying to specifically call anyone out, but you can ask questions, general questions. So if you're doing a live webinar on Zoom or GoToWebinar, they have built-in polling features that'll pop up, and it gives them options to answer certain questions. You can also have them type their answers into the chat window. And this is something you can do with on-demand webinars too. So just put the question on the screen. Maybe it's just already built into your presentation. When you get to that slide, it has the question, and ask them to think about the response, or maybe to share the response with the person that's watching with them or someone else in their household. And another fun way to really get their attention is to provide scenarios and then multiple choice answers. So if Johnny has a bad fall and he has to go into assisted living, what will happen? A, B, or C, and then maybe you give them, the correct or best choice answer, and then you can explain why. And that's a great way to sort of sell your services, but keep it educational as well. So those are my 3 tips. If you are interested in hosting any type of online workshops or even in-person workshops, that's what we do. We help you fill the seats at those presentations. Our contact information is here, and thank you.